everybody, welcome back to the channel. So if you haven't been living under a rock, you know about the TikTok ban that's supposed to happen on January 19th. One day before Donald Trump gets inaugurated as president again. And I know there's people out there that are on both sides of whether TikTok is good or bad. I will tell you this. There's over 170 million people in the U.S. that are voting people that if TikTok gets banned, they're going to lose their social media platform. That's a whole lot of voters, everybody. Now, maybe not all 170 million of them are registered voters, but I'm going to say at least 100 million of them are. And I know if I was a politician, I'd be really worried, as it appears a lot of these politicians now are realizing that, hey, if we ban the most popular social media app in the U.S., we might be out of a job. Because the major demographic of people that use TikTok are 18, 19, 20-year-olds. People that are just prime to register to vote to make sure that you don't get reelected because you took down their app or you took down the app that their family is using to make money. Yes, there's a thing on TikTok called the TikTok shop. A lot of people use TikTok to make money, to make ends meet, or it's their primary source of income. And for those of you out there that are like, they should just get a real job. I know people on TikTok that make thousands of dollars a month by making videos on their cell phone. Do you make thousands of dollars a month at your 9 to 5, 40-hour-a-week job? I highly doubt it. But it seems like Congress and everybody is wanting to put the brakes on this. Like, seriously, like, whoa, we need to stop because... And if you wonder where all this stuff came from, this came from good old the POS himself, Mike Johnson. He knew that this TikTok ban wasn't going to do anything unless he did what rhinos and Democrats are great at doing. And yes, I called Mike Johnson a POS rhino. Prove me wrong. So he took TikTok and all this other funding, put it together in a nice little ball. This is why we need single item bills. And if these single item bills don't pass, well, then you know what? Bye-bye, see ya. Too bad, so sad if your single item bill didn't pass. Because when you take something like TikTok and all this funding that's needed, according to government, and you put them together, then people that, still on the fence about banning TikTok are going to vote yes for it because, oh, we need all this other stuff. We need to fund the gender studies of mosquitoes or any other weird stuff. We need to fund the optimum height for a toilet. And yes, I know you're laughing right now. Look up some of the weird stuff our federal government, your and my taxpayer dollars, are funding. It'll make you almost throw up.
I rise today on the floor of Congress to speak out against the ban on TikTok that will take place in 6 days on January 19th.
Now, this is a Democrat here from California. This is a totally bipartisan issue because everybody uses TikTok. And if you don't, why the hell not? Oh, it's just a kiddie app. Everybody's For You page has kitty corn on it. No. But thank you for fully listening to what Congress told you was going on with the app. And I'm going to tell everybody right now, if your For You page has a whole bunch of kitty corn and stuff, then it's because you have liked that type of content. Because that's what the TikTok For You page is for. Like, I can go on my TikTok right now and I can start liking food videos. And after 3 or 4 of those videos that I liked, TikTok's all like, oh, you're in a food mindset. You want to see food videos. And then for the next 3 or 4 hours, that's 90% of the content that I see is people making food. It goes the same for if I like a video of somebody doing a burnout in a car. They're all like, oh, you like car videos. Here's every car video that's been posted in the last week.
I call on President Biden and President-elect Trump to put a pause on this ban so 170 million Americans don't lose their free speech and millions of Americans' lives.
And see, it's all about free speech. And there's rumors going around that good old Elon Musk, and I know a lot of you people despise that man, which I don't understand. Maybe the reason why you despise him is because he's 10 times smarter than you, and you're jealous that he's so smart and he's working with Trump now. Oh, because I don't despise Elon Musk. I love that he's coming up with all this stuff. I love that he bought Twitter and turned it to X. I love that he's working with Trump now. I love that he's doing the whole SpaceX thing and caught a rocket while it was landing. You know how big of a FU that is to every other country when they saw a SpaceX rocket coming back to land. And Elon Musk and SpaceX caught it. That is a big to everybody else.
Will be ended if this ban takes place. We need to be for free speech. We can protect Americans' data. We can protect us from foreign interference.
Now, I know everybody's going to be like, it's a Chinese app and they're taking our data. Well, here's a question that I'm going to put out to everybody watching this. Leave in the comments what type of cell phone do you use. Because the iPhones are made in China. So who knows if they're taking all your data. And every house I've been in the past year and a half has had a TCL television in it. Where's the TCL television made? China. And I guess it's fine for Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook and Instagram to harvest all the users' data and sell it. But not for TikTok. People, I'm telling you right now, you don't want your data used. Then get off of the internet. Give up all your smart stuff. Sell your car, go buy a car built in the 60s that doesn't have a single computer on it. Don't have a television in your house. Live like you're in the 1950s. If you don't want your data taken. But also don't go out into public because there's cameras everywhere. And to the people that are all scared about all that. Like people are spying on us. What are you scared about? What are you doing that you don't want other people to see? What exactly are you doing? Because inquiring minds want to know. I've said many times that the government wants to put a camera with a microphone on my hat and see what my boring ass does every single day. Then you're welcome to it. I got up this morning. I had to go to the pharmacy. I got in my car, the low tire light was on. I made a trip to Discount Tire, then I went back to the pharmacy. I made a video. I just uploaded said video. And I was glad that, I got in the car this morning and saw the low tire light was on, so my wife didn't have to deal with it. My life is all on camera, period. 90% of the stuff I do is on camera. So, if you're scared about being on camera, I mean, why? Answer me that one question. Why? I know why. It's because you're one of these humongous tinfoil hat wearing idiots that think that the world is ending and you gotta keep prepping and have 500 cans of sweet corn in your house, so when the world, when the shit hits the fan, you can sit around your house in the dark and eat sweet corn. I mean, come on now, everybody. A lot of you that are doing this, I bet if you were alive when Y2K happened, you did the same thing. You did what my roommate did. Him and his wife freaked out. He bought like 2 or 3 2,500 gallon water tanks and a couple generators and a whole bunch of gas. As I was hanging out in my girlfriend's condo in Denver, swimming in a heated pool. At 1 a.m., I call him and I was like, "You got to have a yard sale?" And he was like, "Fuck you, bro." I think it's hilarious. And on that note, thanks for watching.